Hello, my name is John Moret, and this is All-Star Video Bootleg Review number 1 from allstarvideo.blogspot.com. Today I'll be reviewing Escape 2000, aka Turkey Shoot, aka Blood Camp Thatcher. So let's start in 1971. The MPAA was introducing the R rating. At the same time, the European New Wave was winding down and the American Golden Age was just beginning. And the Australian New Wave was coming at the same time. Challenging art films like Picnic at Hanging Rock, Walkabout, and Wake and Fright ushered in a new movement of young filmmakers that brought attention to Australian films that they hadn't seen since World War II. All of these films had grindhouse elements to them at the same time that Australia was pumping out generally just exploitation films. Starting with Mad Max, and perhaps influenced by the vast desolation of the Australian outback, surviving in a brutal post-apocalyptic world became a common theme that ran through a number of these films. Roger Corman, a distributor of wonderful exploitation films and art films, attached his New World pictures to a number of these Australian films. Corman also began seeking out, and at times influencing these films, to be more political in nature. Radical politics about totalitarian governments, racism, and sexism were popping up in these otherwise banal and trashy films. Things like Dead End Drive-In are not just about being trapped in a drive-in theater, but instead are about government imprisoning the youth that seeks to throw a wrench into their machine. And so we came to 1982. Escape 2000, directed by Brian Trenchard-Smith. Trenchard-Smith is now synonymous with Aussie schlock, though he was actually born in England. He became known for making exciting films on a shoestring budget that were crazy. Escape 2000, aka Thatcher's Blood Camp in the United Kingdom, as a critique of her right-wing politics, or Turkey Shoot in the rest of the world, is batshit crazy. I originally saw the trailer for it in Mark Hartley's wonderful film Not Quite Hollywood. It is essentially one of many rip-offs of The Most Dangerous Game. However, it's Trenchard-Smith's charming lack of character development or political context that make this one so much more fun than the others. The film begins with Steve Railsback and Olivia Hussey in a van, Olivia Hussey, which you might know from Black Christmas. It then cuts very awkwardly to how they got there. It appears that Hussey was working in a store of some kind.
What are you doing? Leave him alone.
Keep out of this, sweetheart. It's state business.
What do you mean? Let me go.
Friend of yours, is he? Your lover?
No, of course not. I've never seen him before.
Then why are you so upset?
I'm not. But you don't have to be so brutal.
Then why did he come here?
I don't know.
I think you better come with us and answer a few questions.
And Railsback is at summer camp, using a ham radio to spread his radical views, which seem vague at best.
This is Radio Freedom. Every day, more and more of us are being sent to the camps. More and more of us disappear or die. The government calls us traitors or deviants because we believe that we have the right to be ourselves. Then it justifies its policies by talking of work ethic, community obedience, social conformity. The time has come to fight back.
God, don't give up! Don't give up! Fight for yourself! Fight for your child!
And Carmen Duncan gives this fantastic performance.
Where are we? Oh, I feel like I've been drugged.
Keeps you from knowing where you are.
We're on our way to a raid camp, aren't we?
Yeah. They're going to make obedient little citizens out of us.
Who are? What do you mean?
Society.
But I've never been against society. I didn't do anything. I shouldn't be here.
Honey, they put you here. That means you belong here. You may as well make the best of it. I don't belong here either. Except some asshole turned me in for being a whore, which I am not. But that doesn't mean a damn to them.
As an introduction to Thatcher Blood Camp, the inmates are shown how the villain from Indiana Jones does some pretty good shadow boxing.
All right, bitch. Sing out.
Sir, I am a deviant, the lowest form of life on Earth. The re-education and behavior modification center is my salvation. So I am a deviant, the lowest form of life on Earth. I will obey the state, my parents, and you, sir. Sir, I am a deviant, lowest form of life on Earth.
What?
I will,
And why not throw in a werewolf? So this is why I love this movie. Trenchard-Smith could have made another Surviving the Game that has little to no character and no surprises. Instead, he just went crazy. Most likely they had a sweet werewolf suit and said, why the hell not? But whatever the reason, I want a werewolf, a dump truck, machetes, and rocket launchers in as many movies as possible. In the end, the politics are pretty much non-existent, and the acting is inconsequential. Society is definitely in trouble, but that's about all that we get. In the end, though, the lazy attempt to add some revolutionary background to the plot makes for great moments. The reckless randomness and spontaneous insanity make this movie so much fun, and I recommend you gather together a group of friends, barbecue some delicious brats, and enjoy this one without any expectations. This is John Moret at allstarvideo.blogspot.com.